Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and this is set number 21185, the Nether Bastion from the LEGO Minecraft theme. This set contains 300 pieces, 3 minifigures, and 2 buildable Minecraft mobs, and retails for $34.99 in the US. So here is the build of the Nether Bastion, and this is mostly just a flat nether terrain piece. However, I actually think that's really nice to see in LEGO Minecraft. It reminds me a lot of the $10 LEGO Minecraft sets that we get every year, but obviously like 3 times bigger. And there's nothing too crazy happening in any part of this build, but the cool thing about that is you could very easily get multiples of this set and just create like a giant nether layout, and I just think that's an awesome concept. To start, over on the side we have a little bit of warped forest right here. This I assume is supposed to represent a warped mushroom on the ground. We have a soulfire torch right here. We also have like the flower stem piece here recolored in dark red. I believe that's an all new color for that part. And I guess this is meant to represent crimson roots, which is honestly really cool to see. Behind that we have a tiny little bit of a basalt delta. I really like the piece they used here for the basalt blocks. Obviously it's not an exact cube like actual Minecraft is, but it's a nice way to like represent the texture of the block and have it look distinct from like stone and whatnot. And I still think it fits the whole Minecraft vibe, and I can still see this as a block. It's just not completely flat, which I think honestly works really well. You can see there's another soul lantern up here, and then right here we have some nether gold ore, which is removable. Same standard LEGO Minecraft ore design, just in dark red instead of the normal gray. And you can move that around to any of the jumper pieces in this set if you want. Then we have this huge lava lake in the center. This is like, for example, where you can display the Strider walking across. And then we get to a part of the actual Bastion remnant. You can see we have some nether wart growing right here. A little bit more of that basalt. Right here we have some gilded blackstone, which is the same as the nether gold ore, just with black instead of the dark red. Again, that can be picked up and moved to any other jumper piece in the set. So you can imagine like the figures in the set mining it or whatever. There's also a chest right here which you can take off. This is the new chest piece introduced for this year. Originally came in a Harry Potter set, but I feel like it was probably designed for Minecraft just because it fits Minecraft so perfectly. And if we open it up, we can take a look at what's inside. You can see there's 2 silver studs, 2 gunmetal gray bars, and this all new rounded piece for this way, which I assume is meant to represent bread. The silver studs I assume are probably meant to be like iron nuggets, and the ingot pieces are obviously supposed to be netherite bars. But yeah, that's a pretty nice collection of loot there. Back to the terrain though, you can see where that chest was with like this basalt block and everything. This I think is meant to represent like the gaps you'll see in the basalt deltas, where sometimes they'll just be 1 block pits into lava, because you can see it's surrounded by blackstone and there's a little bit of basalt coming off, but there is a lava pit in the center right there. Actually, real quick, one thing I noticed when editing, this is not in the official instructions for this set, but it shows it on LEGO.com. But I guess one of the intended play features of this set is you take one of these gilded blackstone blocks and put it in the lava hole that I showed, and then you can cover it up with the chest. So I guess the idea here is you would like loot the chest and then break it off, and then you can harvest the blackstone. Interesting. It's strange that they didn't show that in the instructions and it's only on LEGO.com. But yeah, I thought I should still showcase that feature since it is, I guess, intended. But personally, I think I prefer to just have that as like a regular lava hole. And then the final section of this build is this little building off to the side, and this is a proper part of the actual Bastion. You can see there's a little room in here where you can post figures. This is, for example, where you can keep the Piglin Brute. There's 2 gold blocks in here that the Hoglins are keeping as treasure. Those are not on jumper pieces, but they're also very easy to remove if you want to remove them. And yeah, they're just solid gold pieces. With the latest Ninjago wave, gold doesn't feel as special anymore because there was so much gold used in that wave, but these are always cool to get because they're not the most common in the world. Other than that though, you can see there's kind of like a stairway up the side, as well as some lava flowing out right here. There's another piece of gilded blackstone. This time around it's not on a jumper piece, but it still isn't too tough to take that off and move it around if you want. Red mushroom right here, some more jumper pieces on the inside. And then finally you may notice this TNT block up here. That is a part of the play feature in this set. If you turn it around, you can see there's this thing right here that you can push down on. And of course, if you do that, the Bastion will blow up a little bit. That removes this entire roof section, and with that removed, you can see there's a much better look at the interior there. However, I definitely think this looks better with the roof on. And honestly, personally, I think I just plan to leave the roof on at all times, not even have the TNT in there. It's a fun play feature for kids, I guess. Like, it doesn't hurt the build at all. This still feels very stable. But in my opinion, blow-up features are just sort of unnecessary. They come in so many LEGO Minecraft sets, and especially with sets like this where there's no creeper or anything. Like, I don't know, how often are Minecraft players blowing up bastions with TNT? Just feels a little bit pointless to me. But I'm sure kids may have more fun with that than I do. At the very least, it doesn't take away from the build, which I do appreciate. But that's about it for the terrain build of the Nether Bastion. So now let's take a look at the 2 buildable mobs, and then the minifigures, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts. So the first buildable Minecraft mob in this set is the Magma Cube, and this guy has come in, I believe, 1 set before, but I personally don't have that set, and I do think this build is ever so slightly different, even if it does use the same, like, overall techniques. And in just, like, his default form, it is pretty much a buildable cube. The way they translate the pixels onto the actual toy is actually done really well. Like, obviously, yeah, it's just bricks on top of bricks, but it does, like, capture the look of Magma Cubes in Minecraft really, really well. However, the coolest part about this guy is the way he jumps. If you grab him by the top of his head and lift him up, you can see his body completely extends. This looks absolutely perfect. Like, aside from the Technic pieces that you can see on the inside, which are obviously necessary because actual Magma Cubes wouldn't work in real life, this looks exactly how they look in Minecraft. They captured that jump so well, and it's genuinely so fun to just pick it up and drop it down like it's actually bouncing in Minecraft and moving around. This has to be one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Minecraft mobs they've ever done. This is just so fun the way they did this. This guy looks great and he's a ton of fun to move around too. If you guys don't have the previous one, I highly recommend you try to get him. Like, whether you're a fan of Minecraft or not, he's almost like a fidget toy. He's just so much fun to have. Yeah, I really, really love this one. And then we have an all-new one for this set that is currently exclusive to this set, and that is the Strider. Now, while he may not be as fun as the Magma Cube, this is one of the best-looking LEGO Minecraft mobs we've ever gotten. Like, LEGO captured the look of these guys perfectly. Like, he's just so funny-looking. The way they did the legs, though, especially is the highlight. You can see they can be moved individually, right? So you can move both forward, both back. Or you can have them more in a walking position like this. However, if you've ever actually rode a Strider in Minecraft, they sort of shake back and forth while you're riding them. And LEGO actually created a way for you to do this. You can actually just tilt his head back and forth as you're moving on him. And I think it's really cool that they translated that. It really feels like the mob from the game pulled directly into LEGO form. They didn't really compromise anything here. The colors are maybe a little bit off. I think he's more dark red in the game while he's bright red here. However, I think it's a fine option and the bright red almost actually looks better. And then he's also got a saddle at the top where you can sit a minifigure. That is removable if you'd rather have him without it. He just has a single stud on his head, but you could very easily customize that for him to not have it. But there's a look at the Minecraft skin in this set actually riding on the Strider. And just look at this entire shot with like the lava around him and everything. This perfectly captures the vibes of the Nether update. And it just genuinely makes me smile. This is just so well done. I really, really love this guy, and I love how well he fits in with everything. So now moving to the minifigures, here's the player character that comes in this set. This guy's just referred to as a Nether Adventurer, and this is one of the strangest LEGO Minecraft skins I've ever seen. He looks good, don't get me wrong, but he's just so different from every other one. You can see he comes with a netherite helmet, which is great to get. That has come in 2 other sets before, but it's still relatively uncommon. So if you don't have that yet, that's a great way to get it. Additionally, he also has that netherite sword to go with it. That's another new part for last year, which still isn't super common. And as you may have saw, he also comes with a warped fungus on a stick, which is the way he's able to like control the Strider. Removing the netherite helmet though, there's how he looks, and you can see he's got like these orange and yellow goggles on this overall very blue and teal suit. He almost looks like he's in like Master Chief style armor. I don't know, it's very interesting, and I'm curious to hear like what the designers were going for with this. But it does look cool, don't get me wrong, it's a very cool look. But I sort of get like an armored up suit vibe similar to like Master Chief. Turning this guy around, you can see his back torso print, where you have a bit of orange back there. Now that reminds me of the Ninjago Seabound suits. However, I don't think like an underwater suit would really fit in a Nether theme. So I think they are going for more armored. But regardless, super cool figure, one of the most unique LEGO Minecraft skins, and one I'm very happy to get. I'm glad they included it. And then finally, here are the last 2 minifigures in this set. We have 2 different Piglins, just a regular Piglin and a Piglin Brute. The regular Piglin we have gotten in one set before. However, he was one of my favorite figures of last year. The headpiece they're introduced for him is just so much fun. They do definitely look better when they have like gold chest plates on, so that not being included here is a little bit disappointing. However, it's definitely not a huge deal, and he still looks good without, and it's nice to have some variety if you do have that other set. He does still have gold pants though, and then if you turn him around you can see he has a gold belt at his waist. And then the Piglin Brute is all new and exclusive to this set, and this is a super cool variant to get. In terms of his accessory, comes with the gold axe, which I don't believe we've gotten too often in LEGO Minecraft before. I don't think it's new, but I think it's only come in like 1 or 2 sets in like 8 years LEGO Minecraft's been a thing. So it's great to get that again, because I'm sure a lot of people don't have that. But then, of course, he uses the same head as the normal Piglin, but you can see he has a little bit of scar printing above his eyes. That's simple yet effective to, like, set him apart from the others. And then his torso, you can see it's obviously black, and it's way more armored. The gold printing's not done as well as I'd like it to be. It feels sort of dull. I kind of wish that printing was, like, a little bit more vibrant. It's not awful, though, and because it's Minecraft, it can kind of get away with that. You can also see the Brute has 1 golden arm. And then around the back, there's more gold detailing. Yeah, honestly, I'm very happy with these 2. Great to see the normal Piglin come in another set, and the Piglin Brute is an awesome new variant, and one that's very exciting to get. So, what are my overall thoughts on this set? I honestly really love this set. It's not the most exciting set per se in terms of the build. Like, if you're looking for a LEGO Minecraft set with a really great build going on, something like the Fox Lodge is significantly cheaper, and that is like a more substantial, like, actual build. This just feels like you're building terrain, which is personally something I like, but that may not be for everybody. However, the highlight of the set for sure is the minifigures. All 5 of the minifigures in the set are great, and 4 of the 5 are honestly army buildable, and the generic terrain honestly makes it great for army building too. Because if you were to get multiples of the set, you could create a larger Nether Bastion, a larger lava lake, and getting more Piglins and Striders and Magma Cubes would just fill out like a Nether display. So yeah, honestly, for sure, I would recommend this set. Just like every set this year, it is a little bit on the pricier side. Should probably be 30, 35 stretching it a little bit, but compared to some other prices this year, it's definitely not the worst. And this is not one Lego sent to me. I did actually spend $35 of my own money on this, and I don't feel like I wasted my money. I'm happy to have this. It's a good set, and I definitely don't regret buying it. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please press like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do Lego videos just like this one almost every day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!